Pierce Brendan Brosnan, born the 16th of May 1953, is an Irish actor and film producer. He is best known as the fifth actor to play secret agent James Bond in the Bond film series, starring in 4 films from 1995 to 2002, GoldenEye, Tomorrow Never Dies, The World Is Not Enough and Die Another Day, and in multiple video games. After leaving school at age 16, Brosnan began training in commercial illustration and went on to attend the Drama Centre in London for 3 years. Following a stage acting career, he rose to popularity in the television series Remington Steele, 1982 to 1987. After the conclusion of the series, Brosnan appeared in films such as the Cold War spy film The Fourth Protocol, 1987, and the comedy Mrs. Doubtfire, 1993. After achieving worldwide fame for his role as James Bond, Brosnan took the lead in other major films including the epic disaster adventure film Dante's Peak, 1997, and the remake of the heist film The Thomas Crown Affair, 1999. Since leaving the role of Bond, he has starred in films such as the musical comedy Mamma Mia, 2008, the political thriller The Ghostwriter, 2010, the action fantasy Percy Jackson and the Olympians, The Lightning Thief, 2010, the action spy thriller The November Man, 2014, and the comedy musical Mamma Mia, 2008, and its sequel Mamma Mia, Here We Go Again, 2018. In 2022, Brosnan played Kent Nelson, Dr. Fate in the DC Extended Universe film Black Adam. Brosnan has received 2 Golden Globe Award nominations, for the miniseries Nancy Astor, 1982, and for the dark comedy film The Matador, 2005. In 1996, along with American film producer Beau Street Claire, he formed a Los Angeles-based production company called Irish Dreamtime. He is also known for his charitable work and environmental activism. In 1997, Brosnan received a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame for his contributions to the film industry. In 2020, he was listed at No. 15 on the Irish Times list of greatest Irish film actors. Brosnan has married twice, having been widowed once, and has 5 children and 4 grandchildren. He met Australian actress Cassandra Harris through her stepson David Harris, the nephew of Richard Harris, shortly after leaving drama school. On meeting her, he said, "What a beautiful-looking woman. I never for an instant thought she was someone I'd spend 17 years of my life with. I didn't think of wooing her, or attempting to woo her. I just wanted to enjoy her beauty and who she was." They began dating and bought a house in Wimbledon. They married in December 1980 and had 1 son together, Sean, who was born on the 13th of September 1983 and later became an actor. They also lived with Harris's children, Charlotte, 1971 to 2013, and Chris, and Brosnan adopted them after their father Dermot Harris died in 1986. They subsequently took on his surname. Early in their relationship, Brosnan worked in West End plays and television films. 7. After Harris appeared in the James Bond film For Your Eyes Only in 1981, they secured a bank loan and moved to Southern California, where Brosnan was cast in the title role of the TV series Remington Steele, easing their financial worries. An episode of Remington Steele that was filmed in Ireland generated significant publicity. This led to Brosnan meeting his father, who had left when Brosnan was an infant, at his hotel. He expected to see a very tall man, but instead described his father as a man of medium stature, pushed back silver hair, flinty eyes, and a twizzled jaw, who had a very strong Kerry accent. He was regretful that they met under such public circumstances and wished for a more private arrangement. While filming The Deceivers in Rajasthan in 1987, Harris became seriously ill. She was later diagnosed with ovarian cancer and died on the 28th of December 1991 at age 43. Brosnan struggled to cope with her death. When your partner gets cancer, then life changes. Your timetable and reference for your normal routines and the way you view life, all this changes. Because you're dealing with death. You're dealing with the possibility of death and dying. And it was that way through the chemotherapy, through the first look operation, the second look, the third look, the fourth look, the fifth look. Cassie was very positive about life. I mean, She had the most amazing energy and outlook on life. It was and is a terrible loss, and I see it reflected, from time to time, in my children. Harris had always wanted Brosnan to play James Bond. In 1995, 4 years after her death, Brosnan secured the role. His adopted daughter Charlotte also died of ovarian cancer, on the 28th of June 2013. In 1994, Brosnan met American journalist Keely Shea Smith in Mexico. They were married in 2001 at Ballintubber Abbey in Ireland. They have 2 sons together named Dylan and Paris. They reside primarily in Malibu, California, with a second American home in Hawaii and Irish residences in Dublin and County Meath. On the 11th of February 2015, the $18 million Malibu home caught fire and sustained $1 million in damages. During the 30 minutes it took firefighters to extinguish the fire, flames destroyed the contents of the garage, including Brosnan's 2002 Aston Martin the 512 Vanquish, and spread to a bedroom above it. No injuries were sustained. In July 2003, Queen Elizabeth II made Brosnan an honorary officer of the Order of the British Empire for his outstanding contribution to the British film industry. As an Irish citizen, he is ineligible to receive the full O honor, which is awarded only to a citizen of the Commonwealth realms, but he is still allowed the letters O after his name. In 2002, he was also awarded an honorary degree from the Dublin Institute of Technology and, a year later, the University College Cork. On the 23rd of September 2004, he became an American citizen while retaining his Irish citizenship. He said, "My Irishness is in everything I do. It's the spirit of who I am, as a man, an actor, a father. It's where I come from." When asked by a fan if it annoyed him when people confused his nationality because of his fairly neutral accent, he said, "It amuses me in some respects that they should confuse me with an Englishman when I'm a dyed-in-the-wool, born and bred Irishman. I don't necessarily fly under any flag, but no, it doesn't bother me." Brosnan has expressed contempt for his Christian brother's education, but commented in 2013, "It always helps to have a bit of prayer in your back pocket. At the end of the day, you have to have something, and for me that is God, Jesus, my Catholic upbringing, my faith. God has been good to me. My faith has been good to me in the moments of deepest suffering, doubt and fear. It is a constant, the language of prayer. I might not have got my sums right from the Christian brothers or might not have got the greatest learning of literature from them, but I certainly got a strapping amount of faith." He attends Mass but also adheres to other spiritual beliefs, stating in 2008 that he loves the teachings of Buddhist philosophy, which he referred to as his own private faith. He elaborated, "I don't preach it, but it's a faith that is a comfort to me when the night is long." Graduating from the Drama Center in 1975, Brosnan began working as an acting assistant stage manager at the York Theatre Royal, making his acting debut in Wait Until Dark. Within 6 months, he was selected by playwright Tennessee Williams to play the role of McCabe in the British premiere of The Red Devil Battery Sign, billed as Pierce Brosnan. His performance caused a stir in London, and Brosnan still has the telegram sent by Williams, stating only, "Thank God for you, my dear boy." In 1977, he was picked by Franco Zeffirelli to appear in the play Filumena by Edoardo de Filippo opposite Joan Plowright and Frank Finlay. Brosnan continued his career making brief appearances in films such as The Long Good Friday, 1980, and The Mirror Cracked, 1980, as well as early television performances in The Professionals, Murphy's Stroke, and Play for Today. He became a television star in the United States with his leading role in the popular miniseries Manions of America. He followed this in 1982 with the BBC's 9-part miniseries Nancy Astor, which aired in America on Masterpiece Theatre, that dramatized the life of Lady Astor, the first woman to sit in the British Parliament. His portrayal of Robert Gould Shaw II garnered him a 1985 Golden Globe Award nomination for Best Supporting Actor. In 1982, Brosnan moved to Southern California and rose in popularity in the United States, playing the title role in the NBC romantic, often comedic detective series Remington Steele. The Washington Post noted that same year that Brosnan could make it as a young James Bond.
After Remington Steele ended in 1987, Brosnan went on to appear in, among other projects, The Fourth Protocol, 1987, a Cold War thriller in which he starred alongside Michael Caine, The Deceivers, the miniseries James Clavell's Noble House, both 1988, and The Lawnmower Man, 1992. In 1992, he shot a pilot for NBC called Running Wild, playing a reporter for Auto World magazine with Jennifer Love Hewitt playing his daughter, which never aired. In 1993, he played a supporting role in the comedy film This Is Doubtfire. He appeared in several television films, including Victim of Love, 1991, Death Train,